Hello everyone, welcome to our first Hearthstone video. Which is very exciting actually because I've been wanting to stream Hearthstone for a while. So yeah, after a little bit of tweaking with my OBS settings, which consisted mainly of lowering everything, I finally got it working to a sort of quality I'm happy with. So yeah, exciting times. I didn't actually think my computer could handle it, but it can, just. We're going to play Dungeon Run because I really like Dungeon Run. I think it's the most interesting to watch and I think it's the most interesting to play. I've been playing Hearthstone for a while, but I'm not like a committed player, so I don't have a lot of really good cards. I've got a few quite fun decks, which maybe I'll play at the end, but for me, Dungeon Run is the most fun to watch and play because of what it is. So for those of you who don't know what Dungeon Run is, it's sort of like an RPG style for Hearthstone. It's really clever actually, it's really good. So it's completely free and you fight 8 bosses, and after each boss you might get an item which helps you, or you might get cards to add to your deck, you might get both. And there are a certain number of bosses for each stage that you can get, and it's great, there's loads of replayability, so that's why it's so fun. There's lots of variations and it keeps it really interesting. The first fight, you just have a preset deck for whatever character you're playing, but it's basically impossible to lose. I mean, if you think about the Hunter, 5 turns in with your hero power and the guy's dead because he's got 10 health, so yeah. It is, I don't think I have lost this at this round. I think you'd have to try pretty hard to lose. Fun mini factoid. When I came home, I turned on the light in the living room, and lo and behold, the bulb had gone. So I'm sat here with sort of every light I could muster surrounding my desk, but apart from that, it's completely pitch black. So yeah, I need to sort that, but I don't really have much desire to. We're going to do this because this is already a good shout. Yeah, I have been wanting to stream Hearthstone for a while. I am very, very happy my computer can manage it. Because it's one of those games where to do really well you do need lots of cards. But to sort of do an entertaining video that's also informative, I think you can just have done it for a little while and picked up some tips and tricks. If you want a really good Hearthstone streamer, I would check out Brian Kibler. He does loads of YouTube videos and he does loads of streams. He's really good. He's kind of how I improved when I first started, because I watched his streams and he explains everything he's doing as he's going along. So I'm going to try and endeavour to do the same. But yeah, if you want to get really good, watch him because he's a very talented guy. Right, so starting off, we don't have that many weapons, and like we're not likely to. We have some spells, but again, it's not really a core part of our deck. So I think we're gonna go for this. And oh, this is tempting. Big beasts. Oh, you know what? This custom hero power is really fun. So it's definitely the most fun. So let's take that one. The others will probably have more utility, you know, like we've just added a load of really high value cards to our deck. But trust me, these are the most fun. This hero power, if you don't know, lets you combine 2 beasts together to make another one. And yeah, anything which gives you new cards generated during the game, I think is really fun. So that's why we're going with that. That's the nice thing about Dungeon Run as well, is that because you're not playing against people, there's a little bit less pressure to, you know, maybe optimize your deck as efficiently as possible, and instead just have a bit of fun. Right, so obviously we are going to get rid of all of these because they suck. They're too high value. We've got a load of 1 and 2 mana cards in our deck, so we don't need those. Oh, look at that. Much better. The perfect mana curve. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, that item we picked up last time gives us 2 extra cards at the start, which is really useful as a hunter because generally you want to throw as much stuff out as you can. This guy's whole deal is he damages his minions but they gain attack. So his deck is filled with loads of stuff like this where when it dies it benefits you, and his hero power works quite well with that because he can either damage it and give it attack so that it can trade with your minions, or he can just kill it. So yeah, but we don't want to lay this trap because it's going to kill his minion and that's what he wants. So we're just going to hero power him and just attack him. Like, there's a lot of merit in just killing people, you know. Right, this is a bit of a no-brainer. Animal Companion is a very good card. Although that is probably the worst one right now. I would have liked the Taunt or the Charge one, but it doesn't matter. I think we've got this in the bag. Right. Now is probably a great time to do this. And we've got him killed next turn with our hero power. If we had 1 more mana, we would have had lethal, but never lucky. And I think that's all she wrote for this one. Oh, the Hunter hero power is so good. Boom. Look at that. Perfect. This card combined with Unleash the Hounds is actually very strong. It gives a huge amount of damage. Right. Wait. These are all useful, but kind of boring. These are... They look great. They look really fun. These are also good. These are actually probably the best. These are so fun. I'm conflicted. No, we're going to take these. These are just really good hunter cards. Absolute bread and butter. So, we can't really turn them down. I had a very, very successful weekend. I don't know if anyone watching understands this, but I'm definitely a night owl. I really, really like working late at night. And unfortunately, when you have a job, it's not really possible to marry these two concepts together. Because generally, again, we're going to get rid of all these. You have to get up quite early, which means you have to go to bed relatively early. So whenever I don't have anything to do on a Friday, like I don't have plans, I tend to just stay up really late and just work a bit because, I don't know, I really enjoy it. At university I was the same, I used to stay up fairly late. Anyway, I've been working on my game engine / game. Okay, here we're probably gonna lay... Oh, we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll probably lay that one for now. Because our hero power is going to reduce, give something -1 attack, so laying stuff with 1 is a bit rubbish. Yeah, and I had a bit of a mini breakthrough. I had an idea halfway through the week, and the idea just worked. It was wonderful. Really wonderful feeling. So I spent Friday, most of Saturday, and most of Sunday bashing out this idea. And I'm very happy with how it's gone. Oh, what? That's so mean. So yeah. We are... right. So, yeah, I was tempted to do another little video explaining what I've been doing. I think we're just going to do... that's a bit of a waste, isn't it? I think we're going to do this and this. And we'll trade so that we can trade next time, and she has more targets to aim at, if that makes sense, without hearing about. Yeah, so, sorry, sentences are really incomplete. Oh, that's so evil. That's so evil. Yeah, I'm tempted to record a video actually after I've done this, explaining what's been going on in the world of my life writing code, because I'm very happy with it. Well, this is a pickle, isn't it? I think we'll lay that and lay that. Just go. If I die, it's going to be embarrassing. But the crux of the issue is I've been writing the game engine in C++, which is very powerful, but unfortunately lacks a few other features of other languages. Mainly for those who know what I'm talking about, it doesn't have reflection, which is a big deal. So, yeah, we're going to do that. I wrote a little bit of code to sort of automatically generate some C# code from my C++ code. So in your game you might have an object and you want this object to have certain values. So for example, if you've got a shield, you want it to have like a strength, recharge rate, that kind of thing. So you'll have this in an object, but you want to edit this through some kind of UI, right? You want to set these values to a UI because otherwise it's really annoying. This is a no-brainer. So what I've done is I've written a program which takes a C++ object, generates a C# object representing it, and then an editor which goes through using reflection all of those properties on the C# class, and you can edit them through the UI, and it's just wonderful. It just worked. We are gonna do probably that one because it's really fun, and probably that one because it's the best. So yeah, and it's really exciting. It's kind of really skyrocketed my productivity. Ooh, the only thing is 7 mana. Ouch. Oh, I know it would be funny. Here's attack. So ideally we don't really want to lay that one. Choices. I tell you already. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. We'll attack this one. Oh yes, that's going to work very well. I'm tempted to take the 0 mana just because I want something cheap to lay. So let's do that. Job's done. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, it's been super exciting. I'm also very excited about the release of Divide & Conquer version 2, which is the Lord of the Rings mod I constantly harp on about. That's gonna be really good. I haven't downloaded it yet because I haven't really had time. But when I do, life is gonna be amazing. Right, we're gonna lay this guy. We're gonna lay these guys. And we're gonna do this. This guy damages the people next to him, so you should kill this guy as well. Boom. And we are gonna go there to bump up this guy. Go face and cross for another beast, because why not? Oh, it's really strong. Yeah. Let's Absolutely. See how fun this is? 9/6 of 5 mana. Brilliant. We're not going to attack because we've got a secret, and if he attacks us, our weapon will get 1 more durability. Plus, we're in a great place anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, this is where we might start having problems. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Yeah, let's do that. And let's do that. Oh, look at all of that sweet candy. Right, and we're going to trade into this guy because this guy will get buffed up, which is really good. And I'll keep the weapon just in case. We've got lethal next time, so we should be alright. Ah, that's enough. But it doesn't save him. Still doesn't save him. Okay, do you believe? Let's get Huffer. Ah, never lucky. Never lucky. I'm really showboating here. I don't need to do this. This is why I love this upgraded hero. Although they're really annoying to play against, they are very good when they're in your deck. Because, like, that was nuts. Look at the amazing cards it gave us. Righty, righty, right. Oh, man. None of these are great, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we don't have any high cost spells. In fact, we have barely any spells at all. This is a bit useless as well. So we're gonna go with that. I mean, generally having cards is probably useful. But that's a bit annoying. I think we're gonna carry on with the wee beasts. Because we don't really have a weapons deck. Everyone at my old job used to really like Hearthstone, and we used to talk about it a fair amount. We used to play against each other as well. And once, I think it was one Thursday, we were like, nah, let's just stay after work and play it. And we managed to convince someone who'd never played Hearthstone before, never really played video games before, to stay behind and do it with us. So we were like, oh, why don't you just play against one of us? So he did, and he was playing against my friend, and she was a fairly seasoned player. He ended up beating her. It was so funny. I think they were doing a tavern brawl, so there was a certain element of luck to it, but it was so embarrassing. Okay, well, we've only got one option, so that's not really an option at all, is it? Job's done. Whoa, Nelly. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is good though, because we've taken 3 of her cards, so she's not really got a lot to do. Oh no, this is the one where she stacks, isn't it? We need to get minions out. PDQ. I'm probably going to do that because it has a lot of health and she's stacking a lot of spells, so I want stuff that can endure. And it begins. Okay, this is good. We're going to do this one and pray that it hits the guy, but if not, we can always trade. Not a big deal. Oh, it's Death Rattle. What an idiotic boob I am. Okay, we'll just trade that. I mean, when you're playing this woman, you need to kill these because otherwise she'll just wreck everything you have on the board. So much pain. Okay. Right. What to do? What to do? Gonna attack this guy. We're gonna trade and we're gonna go ham. Cool. Now I'm hoping we might be alright. But we need to kill her quickly, otherwise she's gonna destroy us. Oh, she's gonna keep doing it, isn't she? This is the problem with having loads of small minions. You ain't got anything to lay. Right, I think our best option here is to upgrade our hero so we can start chucking out some big beasts. Because the best thing to do is just have damage sponges. I mean, we're in a good place. I don't think we're going to lose, but the longer this goes on, the more painful it's going to get. Unfortunately, this guy's kind of a bit useless. Okay, first and foremost, craft a Zombeast. Let's go. This is pretty good. And yeah, damage sponge. Let's get some health, get some taunts. I don't know whether to trade or not. I think it's probably worth it just to trade, otherwise she'll get a load of damage off. Yeah, let's just trade. Otherwise, if she lays more than one, oh, it's going to go nuts. Yeah, I'm quite glad I traded actually.
Spells are fun. So fun.
Right, we need to kill her PDQ, I think. First and foremost, let's craft a custom zombies. Oh, this could be quite good. Yes, that's very good. We will do this, and we will... Oh, I've already hero powered. Nuts. Let's see that. Oh, I laid that on the wrong side. See, that one should have gone over there. Oh, classic error. Okay, that's not a big deal because, I mean, we have a... Did they just attack that? AI just killed itself. I mean, yeah, anyway. That was so weird. It just enraged my chicken and killed it. So weird. Okay. The only thing is that doesn't work very well with our upgraded hero. These are very good. That card is amazing. I wish I had this card. I think we're going to go with these. I think they suit our deck the best. Oh my god, this episode's been going on for so long. I just noticed the time. Okay, well, we'll do this one and then we'll call it a day. God, how time flies. But yeah, I'm very glad I finally got around to recording Hearthstone. I think it is. It's a very well pitched game because you can kind of you can drop in and drop out, if that makes sense. Who are we playing? I'm tempted to keep that. Yeah, we get 2 extra cards. Oh, I did the wrong one. Oh, you fool, Alan. I need to pay more attention. What's this? Okay, yeah, so we need to kill his minions. Oh, that secret would have been really good. Oh. Let's be careful.
Things are not as they seem.
Oh, what a... Oh, no. Yeah, the key with this guy is you have to kill his minions. Otherwise, things are just going to get really bad.
I smell Who is the monster here?
Luck.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout. I really want to kill that though. Oh, you fool, Alan! Why did you mulligan the secret? Okay, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world.
Guide my lands.
You do not see the shadows, but they see you.
We are in serious danger of getting our arse whipped. First and foremost, we're going to do that. Then we are going to pray to RNGesus. No, let's not do that. Let's get these guys out because they'll only get better. Oh, we got our work cut out for us here, though, boys.
Elune, guide my lands.
Well, I really need to get this guy out. Oh, this is going to be rough. You know what? I actually think this would be a very good time to do this.
I have too many minions.
Oh, no. Okay. Right, now we're going to do this. I'm very happy this has happened, actually. Yes, this is very good.
Better to eat you with.
Oh, look at that! We've cleared his board. And we have his 10 total in our hand now. That's worked out very well for us. Okay, we can clear this all next time. This is great. He's used up most of his cards, which is... Okay, this I'm feeling less panicked now. Feeling much less panicked. Oh god, it's so tempting to... Ah, no, we can't though, because if we trade this guy in, this guy won't be able to kill this guy. We've got to stick with the program. Okay. I think the best plan is to trade this, keep this. But what we're going to do is we're going to attack him first so that we get the +1 from this before we kill him. And we'll kill that. I think we're in a good place. We've got this sitting pretty. We've got Emperor Tarasin, which is amazing. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, we are gonna do this first in case we get Huffer or the one which gives us +1, in which case we can deal with everything. Yes, okay, so now we can trade with this, and we can Deadly Shot. And all of his minions are still dead, and now he's got no cards. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're absolutely joking. Oh, no. You know what, I think it's worth doing that. Okay, that's not a bad card. And we're gonna lay Emperor. And I think we really want to kill these things as quickly as we can. But we're gonna have a lot of trouble. Oh god, can you imagine if I still had my upgraded hero? That would be so good. I mean, we're very lucky because he's traded almost everything into it, which is very good for us. So I think this is this is without question. I think we also want to do this. Yeah, that's good. And I want to lay this card because it will destroy the last thing, so I'm going to choose a Snow Flipper because it's 0 mana. Now we can lay this. Boom. Kills the last one. Oh, God, this is a great game. This is really fun. Okay, okay, that's not a problem.
Let me change your mind.
It's a bit more of a problem. Oh, yes. Calculato. Cracking stuff. Right, I'm gonna lay this guy. No, we're not. We're gonna lay this guy because he might get this guy. Okay, no matter. We are gonna do this. Craft a Zombeast. I think we want Alley Cat because these others are a bit meh. And I think we want damage. Ravenous Hydra. How do you like me now, boy? Okay. Oh no. These cards are so annoying. This is the most irritating deck. Luckily, he only transforms 1 minion, and he's just made that worse. Well, look at that. Look how useful that is. Custom Zombies time, I think. Yeah, we want that one. Oh, yes. Let's do Poisonous. And if we're lucky, we might get one which gives it more health. Just do health, yeah. Because this is Poisonous, we want to just rack as much health up as we can. Right, so now we're going to do... okay, we'll do this first. Hopefully that will damage... Oh, it's not dead, of course. You fool, Alan. Yeah, okay, let's just... We've got the health. Let's take the hit. I suppose I don't really know why I'm trading into all of these things, but... The thing is... they're only 2 mana. Yeah, you know what, screw it, let's end turn. You're dead. Oh, fool. I should not have traded into all those things, that was a mistake. Set my guy up to die. I apologise if everything I'm saying makes no sense. I'm actually quite aware of how much I'm just nattering, but yeah. Right, I think this is a no-brainer. We have another taunt, so I think let's do that. They're not going to get out through our taunt for a while, so we'll craft another beast. Oh, yes! You know what, let's go for 10 mana, because this is an absolute beast. Look at that. When it attacks a minion, also attacks the hero. We're going to hit the hero for 8 damage every time. We might as well lay this because he's got the mana. Okay. Oh, this is by far the hardest one so far. By far the hardest one so far. This is by far the hardest one yet. He just really likes throwing his minions into mine, doesn't he? Oh, carry on then. I think we're in a pretty good place right now. Don't think we can lose this. And I think that's all she wrote. Boom. Nailed it. Okay. We'll choose our rewards and then we will move on. Ooh. See, that would be really good with our upgraded hero power. Yeah, that could be really good, but it relies on us getting to turn 6. This is just generally a good card. This is okay, but again, you know, our strength comes from Deathstalker Rexar, so I don't think we want anything which modifies our hero power. I'm really tempted to go with this. I know on the face of things, looking at our deck, it seems totally pointless. But with Deathstalker Rexar, it could be very strong indeed. God. You only live once. And actually... oh, Scavenging Hyenas, those could be very good too. We do have a lot of low cost. As much as I want to take this, having 2 Deathstalker Rexars is utterly pointless, and having 2 Scavenging Hyenas I think is really strong. So we're going to go with that. George and Carl. Okay. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed that. I've had a very good time. I'm almost tempted to record another video immediately after, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So, yeah. No, I'm going to call it a day. But thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And, yeah. Please continue watching the dungeon run, because if you haven't seen it before, give it a go. Or carry on watching me, but it's really fun. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Yeah, see you next time.